Data, facts, and research are unimportant to modern women. When you go online and see them complaining about men who prefer younger women or just singlehood, you might think they're out of their minds. They do believe that we say these things for ideological reasons, which is of course not the case. Men are extremely simple creatures and don't ask for anything but loyalty, respect, and appreciation. In contrast, women ask for everything and even more. The average woman wants her guy to be hot, rich, tall, and all that jazz, but in many cases, she can't even offer inner beauty. Feminism has shockingly imprisoned women and has set men free. Why? Because now women are trapped in jobs they hate, have learned firsthand the harsh truth about the labor market, and most importantly, the idea of their prime coming to an end is terrifying. This last bit is very telling, but most women can't accept it because of their social programming. Schools, the media, and the entertainment industry are tricking women into putting off marriage and having kids, but at the same time push other plans such as getting an education, a career, and even having multiple partners. The word partners, by the way, doesn't even mean long-term ones, but rather flings, Chad and Tyrone. Later on, these same women will try to settle down. Stick around because in today's video, you'll learn more about these leftover women, why they're unhappy and bitter, and why you should avoid them at all costs. But before we go deeper, let me share the comment of the day. Shout out to Dick Spitz, interesting name and profile picture. Thanks for that. He said, "Thank you, feminism, for freeing me from the burden of women and marriage." So, there you have it. If anything, feminism is a disservice to most women as they see it. So please don't forget to reach out to us by email to claim your $5. As usual, guys, I'll pick one comment from each video. It may be the funniest, the most liked, or one that touched me, so don't forget to leave a comment and you may be our next winner. Now, back to the video. Embrace your masculinity. Social conditioning is absolutely evil and powerful. Modern women falling for it will do whatever it takes to defend these ideas they treat as theirs. In reality, they just parrot what they've been told by multinationals, schools, and influential individuals who care very little about women's happiness. As much as they don't care about data, I know you guys do, so here it goes. The Unhappiest Person Award goes out to unmarried professional women around 42 years of age. Although they can make around $100,000 a year, they're still not happy. By the way, this information comes from an article on evmagazine.com, a magazine for women. What's more, the same article says that the happiest person is a married man of 39 years of age, with a household income between $150,000 to $200,000, a wife who works part-time, and one child. Perhaps the article doesn't consider single men making that money, but the fact that this women's magazine confirms what we know about leftover women is very telling. The push for women's liberation, especially in the sexual and financial aspects, is making women unhappier than ever. Modern women can say whatever they want about the sexual revolution, sleeping around, and having the right to be less stigmatized for their promiscuity. In fact, MGTOWs simply don't invite any women, let alone this kind of woman, into their lives. The reality is that even economists have coined a term called the paradox of declining female happiness. Between 1970 and 2005, women's happiness declined drastically. When these women talk about male privilege and the patriarchy, they don't really know what they're talking about. They're only broken records reciting verses from a new religion called wokeism, such as "men ain't shit," "women can do it all by themselves," "we don't need no man," "I have the right to sleep with whoever I want," "men are oppressors," etc. They're so predictable with their slogans that they become annoying. Modern women who choose a career and education over getting married are insufferable, unbearable, and bad dating candidates. They've been fed the fantasy that they can climb the corporate ladders in their 20s, have a successful career, have multiple guys banging them, and finally settle down in their mid-30s. As much as they claim that this helps them have decent savings and know themselves more, the the raw reality is quite different. Namely, they overspend and live paycheck to paycheck and also have so much emotional baggage that their pair bonding skills are gone forever. When they hit their mid-30s and 40s with no man really wanting her as a partner, they end up on antidepressants and other legal drugs such as alcohol and cigarettes. This doesn't mean that they get no attention from men though. Some guys do get horny when they think of an experienced chick, but they leave it at that. The more she takes to marry and have kids, the more masculine she gets. If I were to summarize the way leftover women think, I'd say ideology over biology. They demonize men, make fun of them, and disrespect them altogether. If they haven't had enough of all these facts, here comes some more. When women have over 10 sexual partners in their lives, their wish to settle down with a guy is nothing but a desperate move. Pair bonding is practically impossible, and studies show that she's likely to have other men's DNA inside of her. I mean, let me ask you, would you like to have your kid to have some other guy's DNA? Probably not, as that's irrepressibly disturbing, unless you're literally a cuck or something of that sort. Not only will society, the Matrix, or other powerful influential figures indoctrinate women, in some unfortunate cases, her family values will play a significant role. The family environment will always shape a person. If the social conditioning is combined with the lack of a decent father figure, or the presence of a promiscuous and/or toxic mother, the woman is likely to be more damaged than a traditional woman raised in a healthy household. If you ever encounter traditional women, it's like you travel back in time, and when I say that I mean the good times. Unfortunately, they're not so common. However, leftover women and modern women overall want to be treated as traditional women even though they don't act as such. You can't have your cake and eat it too is a phrase they probably never understood. All in all, leftover women are very bad dating material. They prefer being right and bossy over being happy. And the shocking fact is that even honest women know it and say it. Leftover women put off their fertility, love imposing their beliefs while preaching the gospel of freedom and tolerance, and think they're oppressed for being a woman. In reality, being a woman is way more advantageous than being a man, but they'll hardly ever admit it. As always, I wish you tremendous success. Now it's your turn. What do you think? Have you ever thought of leftover women in this way? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Remember that if you leave the best comment, you will get $5. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this video useful, hit the like and subscribe buttons, ring the notification bell so you don't miss out on future uploads, drop a comment, and share it. See you in the next video. Till next time, guys.